in the East. We're going to give our predictions for who's going to win each of the first round matchups, okay?
Yep.
So as I said, 1 versus 8 Milwaukee Bucks, who have the best record in the NBA at 16-22, against the Detroit Pistons, who finished the season at 41-41, which, by the way, doesn't get you anywhere near close to the playoffs in the West. The worst team in the West to make the playoffs would be the five seed in the East. So that just shows you the disparity between the East and the West in terms of, I don't want to say talent level, because they're all professional athletes and they're all talented, and we're just sitting here on my couch, my chair, and I don't know where Dan O'Shea's sitting because we still don't know where he is.
The Denny's in Arkansas.
Yeah, he's probably actually. I have it on good authority that he's working at the Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas, where they first started.
It's the best way to go undercover. The one place nobody would ever look.
Yeah, especially with his political beliefs, which we're not going to get into politics. But I totally see him as a Walmart homer.
Walmart homer?
You got me.
That's your new nickname, Walmart Homer Dan.
The freaking greeters probably get paid more than most 9-to-5 jobs.
Oh, I don't know.
Minus not getting any benefits, but still.
Anyways, we're going to move on. Milwaukee versus Detroit.
Give me the Bucks.
Bucks 100%.
Do you guys see this as anything other than a sweep?
That's pretty much what it's going to be, I think.
I'm saying sweep. Maybe Detroit could win one. You know, maybe Blake could pull one out, but I don't see it. I think it's going to be a sweep, and I don't even think it's
40% off paint. Yes.
I don't even think it's really going to be that close, honestly.
And 40% off stains.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently Sherwin-Williams is coming through my phone. I don't know where that came from, but okay.
We'll take it.
They agree.
Yeah.
Bucks in 4.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... If I could say Bucks in 1, I would. Bucks... If this were a... I think the Bucks would beat them 7 out of 7 times. If you had to play all 7 games, I think the Bucks would win all 7.
A lousy matchup.
Yeah, and that's the only bad matchup in the East.
Thank God.
Number 2, Toronto Raptors versus the number 7 Orlando Magic. I see this as a potential 4-2 because I don't think the Raptors are that good. I know their record is they have a great record, but I don't think they're as good as you do, Dan O'Shea. I do think they're going to win this matchup, but I don't think they're going to win in less than 6.
Okay. I'm going to say Raptors in 5. I think Magic could win 1 at home, but that's all I'm giving them.
Okay. Dan Beebe?
I'm going to go with the Magic.
Oh! Pulling the upset. 7-game series?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
All right. Dan Beebe. Magic in 7.
Make it interesting.
That is.
Like the,
That's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
But I just don't see it. Oof.
At least long.
That was a hard fall in that in this Toronto-Boston game trip.
Ugh. And it's been
Boston almost let up a shorthanded goal. Toronto had the breakaway, and then obvious trip right there. So is that going to be a penalty shot? Probably, right? Because he was on a breakaway.
I don't.
If they're shorthanded, it might just be it might just result in a penalty. I don't remember if being shorthanded changes that.
I don't know, but your TV must be ahead of mine because
we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you're announcing it, and then we're seeing it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Step your game up, DirecTV now. Anyways,
It looks like it's a penalty shot.
Oh,
Yes.
Go-
I won't say what happens, but
it's a goal.
no, it hasn't happened yet.
Okay. Try to contain your excitement. So, regardless of whatever happens, don't let on that you know what's going to happen. Here's a new prediction. Dan O'Shea's clairvoyant. Or no, not clairvoyant. That means you talk to dead people. What is it? You can see into the future.
Just let me know when you see it, because it just happened. Something just happened.
They know she's psychic.
Okay, and he's skating, grab the puck, gets to the blue line, and he shoots and scores. Goal.
Go!
Yeah.
In the lead.
Yeah. If there's one thing that all of us can agree on, it's our hatred for Boston.
Yeah.
Well, the sports. The city's pretty friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but if I had to choose between New York City and Boston, I'm living in Boston every time.
Well, I don't 100% hate the Red Sox.
I do. But I would choose Boston. New York City is just too massive and makes too much sense with their squares and rectangles.
People come to me.
Not the sports teams. I visited Boston, and it's a lovely city.
I was literally just going to say lovely.
It's a lot less. It's not really dirty like New York.
There's that. Well, also the roads. The roads are terrible. The roads don't make any sense. There's no, it wasn't planned. So
you go into a goddamn tunnel. It's 6 lanes, and on the right side there are tunnels in tunnels taking you either up or down.
And then
so there are 3-level tunnels on each side that take you to a different fucking point.
And then you gotta go through the figure 8.
Yeah. So it is crazy, but you get to go over these like awesome bridges, and you see the wind turbines all over. I'm probably going to get cancer from them, but the wind turbines are cool.
What don't you get cancer from nowadays?
Yeah. But no, especially Boston's got something for everyone. If you like the city living, you would love to live in Boston. If you like the
baseball,
if you would like to live in an area that's close to the city but not in the heart of the city, you go to like Chestnut Hill where Boston College is. There's green fields all over. Mm-hmm. It's a nice city. I would live there before Chicago, Philadelphia, New York.
Yeah. Agreed.
Boston, plus that aquarium's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. For someone who's afraid of fish to like the aquarium, gotta be a good place.
You ever check out the Constitution? That's a pretty neat place to go.
No, I haven't. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah, Boston. You got us all sidetracked.
Yes. Anyways, the next matchup is the 3-6, the 3-6-9. Never mind.
3-6
Philadelphia 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets. This is my favorite matchup of the entire
around here. Yeah.
Of the entire first round. This one I think is the one that's going to be the most interesting. And this is really where we're going to see the test if Jimmy Butler can really get along with his teammates. So that's going to be like the story within the story that I want to see. Because we've seen them be just fine so far, but they spent half their time playing against teams like the Knicks. Mm-hmm. So when you're playing good team after good team after good team for more than just one night at a time, it tests teammates. It really does. And so I want to see how Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid respond to, interact with each other, following a tough loss in an important game. Or, if, taking credit for a win. Who knows? That's what I'm interested in on the personal level. But I think this game is just going to be fun. Just fun series to watch. That being said, and I hate to do this, give me the Nets in 7.
Oh. No way.
I do think it's going to be it's going to be 6 or 7. But I just don't see the Nets being able to overcome Philly this year. I think the Nets are on the right track. I think they're going to be
They're
a
hot.
playoff team for the next couple of years. But I don't see them beating Philly this time around.
They're the hot team. So we'll see. We're gonna add on a little extra time because we only have 5 minutes left for this. So we'll add on an extra 10 minutes because we have the wiggle room to do that.
Dano, is that Philly in 6 then, or what do you say?
Yeah, Philly in 6.
I second that. Get your crappy ass Nets out of there.
Oh, I hate the Nets.
I do too. I don't want to see them do good.
I don't either, but I think they're going to.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyways, so that leaves us with the 4-5 matchup, which is the Boston Celtics. We get to see Kyrie Irving lead a team into the playoffs for the first time because before LeBron James got back to Cleveland, Cavs weren't making the playoffs. And then LeBron James comes back, and then LeBron leads them to the playoffs. And then last year, Kyrie was hurt. So now we get to see playoff Kyrie.
What
And
an absolute shit show Cleveland turned out to be.
Always fun to watch. I love Kyrie's ball handling skills.
he's probably the most underrated guard in the NBA.
Underrated?
I think so. Everyone, unless you are a Kyrie fan, people think that he is trash, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyways, go on, Dan O'Shea.
I'll agree with you there. I haven't heard many people call him trash. That's a crazy thing to say.
I'm in a ton of sports groups on Facebook. And
all right, well, he'll show something to the haters. Yeah, the Boston did just have a big loss in Marcus Smart. He's out for
at least 2 rounds.
Yeah, so if they make it to the conference finals, he'll be back. But big loss there for their bench. So I think that makes this a much tougher series than Boston was probably hoping for, because the Pacers have been playing great team basketball. Noah Ladipo, and they responded by seemingly getting even better. So just really impressive to watch. I think this is going to be the only 7-game series in the East, and I honestly think it's a coin flip as to who takes it.
Okay. I disagree. I think the Celtics are still going to win this pretty easily. So I would say probably Celtics in 5 is my guess. Because yes, the Pacers are playing good team basketball, but if there's one thing that we've seen from the Celtics in the past, the 76ers were playing good team basketball, and they completely shut that shit down last year in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtics, Kyrie, not even Kyrie, Brad Stevens just knows how to get into people's minds. And I think he and Kyrie are going to make this a short series. They're going to be competitive games. They're going to be fun games to watch. I just don't think it's going to go 6 or 7. What do you think, Dan Beebe?
I'm going to say Boston in 6. I'll be a little daring with that.
Boston in 6. Okay. And we're not going to break down every round because that'd be a lot to figure out. But
Plus, we actually got to watch a little bit of it first.
right. But let's just do this now. Not having seen any of the NBA playoffs because they haven't started yet. Who comes out of the East to represent the East in the NBA Finals?
Bucks.
I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think the Bucks are going to play more than 5 games in any of the series. Honestly, I don't.